The Association of Chartered Certified Accountants has intensified efforts at training Lagos State government workers and public service accountants on international public sector accounting standards, IPSAS implementation. The objective of the training is to improve and acquire formal recognition on their skills. We have details in this report.
The International Public Sector Accounting Standards are a set of international accounting standards issued by the IPSAS board for use by public sector entities in the preparation of financial statements. The need for the development of unified accounting standards has been the primary driver of the board. It is against this backdrop that the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, ACCA, put up this training for accountants in the public sector, both in Lagos and Abuja.
This means that we need to improve capacity of public finance officers to be in tune with the expectations of the system. And again, if we are really to achieve the purpose for which IPSAS accrual is intended to achieve, we need to identify legacy assets, we need to identify valuations, and we need to really place them appropriately in the general purpose public finance statements.
The key outcomes is to improve capacity and capability in the staffers of Lagos State Treasury Office Department to be able to implement IPSAS. And there are issues around legacy assets. And we're hoping that this workshop that we've organized will be able to support them in overcoming that. Nigeria has started the journey on IPSAS implementation, and obviously the essence is for us to be able to achieve global standards.
The 3+1 model is designed for professionals to enhance interaction and flexibility of the IPSAS program. It is also aimed at promoting blended learning and a practical approach to international public sector accounting standards and implementation using case studies and scenarios.
Following the IPSAS 33, we gave us, the latitude that we can use 3 years to prepare, transitional financial statements on IPSAS accrual basis. So we are in the last lap of that, producing the account for 2018 on IPSAS accrual. So this gathering is part of the, the partnership we have with ACCA, in terms of capacity building to support us, in developing skills for the implementation of IPSAS in Lagos State. And then, doing that, the ACCA has afforded us the opportunity to train, our accountants, and some of them are even certified now in IPSAS, that is contributing to the implementation of IPSAS in Lagos State.
It's a financial reporting framework for preparation of financial statements to the best of international practices. So there are two kind of standards for preparation of financial statement. We have the International Financial Reporting Standards called IFRS, which are used by the private sector entities. And then we have IPSAS, which is what we use for the public sector accounting. For public sector accounting standard are also based on the International Financial Reporting Standard, but there are a lot of few similarities and challenges that one may encounter in the process of implementation. That is what we brought the resource person to come clarify, so we can also take a cue from what they have done in Tanzania as we move on that implementation journey in Nigeria.
ACCA seeks further collaboration between states, Accountant General's offices, and the Accountant General of Nigeria on areas like capturing legacy assets and other solutions.